Manipur's Omicron tally reaches 7 with 6 new cases from COVID recovered patients. State adds 116 new COVID-19 cases, 29 recoveries and 0 deaths in 24 hours. People pay rich tribute to deceased drivers and handymen who had lost their lives in line of duty on 33rd Drivers' Day. Meitei community celebrates Ima Imoinu Ira Thauni Thauram with religious fervor and gaiety on 12th day of watching. India locks over 2,64,000 fresh COVID-19 cases, highest single-day spike in last 239 days. Omicron cases reached 5,753. And Thaunawjam Niranjoy successfully attempts Guinness World Record for most push-up fingertips in 1 minute. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm IBETHOI THOKCHOM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Manipur has reported 7 Omicron cases so far and all of them have recovered. All have completed a mandatory isolation period and have been discharged with RT-PCR negative reports. Tracing of close contact and containment measures are already in place. It may be mentioned that results of genome sequencing of 6 people who had earlier tested COVID positive and now already recovered came out to be of Omicron variants today. Meanwhile, Manipur added 116 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,643 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 7.06%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,26,821. Active cases are 944. No COVID-related death was reported in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 2,012. On the positive note, 29 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, raising the total recovered cases to 1,23,865. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 97.67%. All Manipur Road Transport and Motor Workers Union observed 33rd Drivers' Day at Iboyaima Sanglin in Palace Compound today. Attendees paid floral tribute to 287 drivers and handymen who had lost their lives in line of duty. Speaking at the event, Union General Secretary Maimum Anil Meitei expressed disappointment that some armed miscreants are extorting drivers and handymen plying along Imphal-Juri National Highway 37. He said Drivers' Day commemorates the historic drivers' protest at Koirengai Old Airfield on January 14 in 1919 against frequent harassment of drivers along Imphal-Dimapur Road. He said harassment of drivers who are serving public day and night still continues till date. He said the Barak and Makru bridges were constructed to ease drivers, but they continue facing harassment owing to illegal extortion along the route. He also drew the attention of the relevant authorities to the steep slope of Tadubi's Vani area along Imphal-Dimapur Road, which has become accident-prone.
Manipur government hoi hojikti thong ani ama sangabi raga thong ani je sangabadagi kitang afawam dile adubo national highway 37 Imphal jilibam lambi sida hojik tawriba fiwam sidi angalba phangna awaba mu oirabani masi lambi phadabagi khudong chaba mayam se lawraga gari singda ekhoigi lutpat tawbagi thabak adagi paisa munnabagi thabak se lambi phatabasina maram oiraga achauba ekhoida driver singda awaba ma hojik phau thengdana lagri national highway number 2 Imphal Dimapur lambi da bhani hariba mafam sida yamna ngamba अखोगी फिट चामुक सांग मफम अमसु लेरिबनि मसिदा गाड़ी सिंगसि थावगतप मतमदा लोड लारकप मतमदा अंगक फंगना अवाबा मायोगनरि मसि मणिपुर सरकार गवर्नमेंट गी माइकेदगी अथुबो मतमदा सेम्बिदुना अखोगी ड्राइवर मैम सिंगना चटफसिदा खुदोंग चाननबैदोंता मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट कन होनेबियो हायना मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट गी मफमदा अपील तौजरि.
Manipur Drivers Association observed 33rd Drivers' Day today, paying respect to the contributions of driver fraternity in the society. Floral tributes were offered to portraits of departed drivers in the observance held at Moidangpok, Kaithilmanbi on National Highway number 37. President of All Manipur Apunba Maitei, Leima Meiralup Kunjengbam Guni Leima said people should acknowledge tireless service of drivers in transporting essential commodities to the state via national highways. She expressed desire on government observing Drivers' Day in working for the betterment of drivers. Manipur Drivers Association handed over one ambulance each to Senapati Truck Drivers Union, Manipur Drivers Association, Barak branch and Segmai branch during the occasion.
Kaya sari basi driver me amno pusalatra di sen chang me amse khoi si driver me amse na pusalai ne ba mapalam lamdagi sen chang pusalai ba me amse driver ka na pusalatra ga di Manipur sida polang kaya phangi basi phangoi ba mantri mandro leiri ba me amna su akhoi driver de hai ba driver me am lehi da ba se kari gino ba mantri de ge na driver na chawe ba sen haijara ba Manipur government na suti pi bam thoi.
All Manipur Petroleum Tankers Drivers Union also marked the 33rd Drivers' Day at Malom Tulihal, Imphal by paying floral tributes to the photos of deceased drivers. In connection to this, President of the Union, Bhupen Chandra Ghosh, drew attention of relevant authorities of government in fulfilling the union's demand to declare Drivers' Day as general holiday at the earliest. He also demanded relevant authority to provide adequate security measures for drivers along the two national highways of Manipur.
National Highway Anishida security proper protection of Piba, Dunana Driving Masibu, Driving Sanman, Fibo, and the driving like a lot about the theatre or driving to Sanman, Pibo, Jen holiday of Tokyo have a WHD. I couldn't say good from that and talk about Mantopina and Machi Sakana, Mantopio, Haina, Amona built.
Kakching Palil Magic Honours and Drivers Association also joined observance of 33rd Drivers' Day today. Association appeals to drivers to abstain from drinking, among others, and execute public service safely. Wangjing Transport Welfare Society observed Drivers' Day at ground of Social and Cultural Association Lamding today. Speaking at the event, Khangabo constituency former MLA Okram Landhoni lauded the roles of drivers. He termed drivers as torch bearers and appealed to respect drivers. Attendees paid floral tribute to portrait of late drivers of Wangjing Transport Welfare Society on the occasion. Meitei community across the globe observe Ima Imoinu Irathauni Thauram today on the 12th day of Wokching in Manipuri lunar calendar. People thronged at marketplaces early this morning to buy seasonal vegetables, fruits and flowers for offering to Ima Imoinu, goddess of peace and prosperity. Local clubs and organizations at various parts of the state also observed Ima Imoinu Irathauni Thauram. Like every year, Lake of Kalo Patriots observed the auspicious occasion at Wankai Ningthem Pukri Mapal. Speaking to media, LCP member A. Hemchandra said the festival teaches household disciplines, rituals, activities and costumes. He added the observance was held to pass down the valuable teachings from our ancestors. Ningombam Angoton Memorial Trust Wangkai Kongba Laishram Laikai in association Meitei Sanglen Ngak Shen Balup Wangkai Tambalkhong Meitei Marup Meitei Laipak also observe Ima Imoinu Irathauni Thauram at Meitei Sanglen of Wangkai Tambalkhong Meitei Marup Meitei Laipak today. However, this year's celebrations were held in a subdued manner owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic.
Maruina, Aikoina, Asigumba, Imoinu, Imagi, Wakchingi, trying to Nipan, Suman, Kudingi say, Kudingi Lakpasi, Ligo kilometers, Napang Tokpasi, Aikogi Kunayasi, Matamamada, Kari, Laibuninga, Aikogi Hena, Lamsat Pazaba, Dagi, Yungi, Langate Tungagi, Sumam, Amsida, Yumba, Lonka, Kasida, Pazaba, Mama, Labasum, Mamsisu, Aikoina. Pukatnaba, Adumasi, Mayam, the Hena Masak Takunwainaba, Nungay Pava, Amaporpang, Amna positively can be the Apabawakal, can be Raga, Apawatabuk, Tabiraga, Henna Mapumpava, Kunayama, Wominaba, Maduni.
Since Prime Minister Narendra Modi left state following inauguration of multiple projects in a public meeting that was held at Hapta Kangdibong. However, the venue remains in a deplorable condition till date. Impact News reporter Elamba Mustuk and cameraman El Kabi brings you our exclusive report.
Hauze ehangna lepiba mafam asi akoi Manipuri puariga sagona duna laaba akoi hapta kangjai bung haiba mafam aduni koi mafam asi Manipur laingak na koi lupa ko tikya thadara kanda yamna phajana bidamakta amadi ayengba laiba mayam punamaki pukning huna bidamakta koi hapta kangjai bungi akoi ba sia suke matik yamna phajana o shemkat sagalakanda hauji mayamna ubiba sini hapta kangjai bung manung asi karamba phibam da lairibage haiba du miyamna mieng taminasi hauji aina laiba mpham asina akoi hapta kangjai bugi manung aduni tang mari da akoi state asige tongan ba mafam kya dagi lakhiba mioi lising kya na tin khiba mafam asi ngasi phawba akoi yengsin binaba laitaba amagumna akoi saiduna lairi Sida maroina koi sida saiba singasi maroina laingak si paibla chobo thodang loiba koi BJP gi koi lengyan amadi tupi sing amadi koi gi report card na singba si ni sida maroina yamna taiba si tongan ba koi senpham kya thadu na sinkhiba thorom aduda akoi gi haiba loisannabagi budget asidi yaukidabra natragana yauramagana haiba budget aduna kanana haina thokhabano haiba sichu achawang ama oigadoi maroina koi hantaki thabak thorom asi khaktana tana mamang da su haiba hapta kangjai bung asida koi India gi yamna masak naiba miyosingna lama matungda haiba makhoi lakpa matamda pangthokhiba thorom sing adu loiraba matungda akoi ngasi saiba sigumna saibgi thabak thormasi mamangde horokanda sahi khudingi lai matam duda su mediana amatang ngasi gi sigumna miyangda khanghala matungda lainga ki mari leinaba singna miyeng changbagi dumba mami adu ngasi phaw leptana tari o impact news ki dama camera person El Kabi ga loina na miyangda pawdam jari bai saidang musu hapta khangjibu
Imphal Tamenglong Road is in a deplorable and dangerous condition due to negligence of state government. The condition of IT road is most pathetic from Thonglang Atongba till Chawang Kining village. Villagers are facing inconveniences traveling through the road straight in these areas due to deplorable road condition throughout the year, particularly during monsoon season. Villagers have demanded the relevant department to repair the Imphal Tamenglong Road without further delay.
IT road line se akhoi 52 tamai AC gi di Bombay ama khaktani ana aye larasu asida putho pusin tawdun la lemni chana ba thang na ba oirasu asi IT road gi lambi de gi putho pusin tawdun la lebani akhoi si asi lambi natna atop leitabini na government sida hangni ba hang si de hauji dry season phawba lambi chapi yatre di horen rainy season nong chubisen lardi lambi si kram phibam lakadra kamana chathok chasin tawgadra haina public gi wakhanda ningam taba pakhachaba phauduna lere aduna athubada concerned department miyeng changbire harga lambi sembinaba appeal tawjabani
Naga People Front Manipur State Unit demands relevant authorities to reschedule the polling date of first phase of the upcoming state election 2022 to another day, which is not a Sunday. NPF maintained that the poll date of February 27 falling on Sunday has raised serious concerns among Christian populace of state. Speaking to media at Lumphel today, party State President Minister Awongbam Newmai lamented that such schedule is bound to hurt religious sentiments. He also said that NPF prioritizes peace and prosperity. He underlines that state has witnessed remarkable peace and harmony with the coming of NPF since 2017.
India si secularism da thazaba duga chanaba dugumba country ma hoina religion punamak pu respect pi hoina aduga loina na protection su pi hoina religious section amagi maru oiba dugumba numit tadi sigumba maru oiba port numit happy basi akoi secularism ge spiritual sopa mani aduna first phase ke port numit 27 February happy badu ponghaning have say party ki tarap tegi phondok chadmani karigumba any problems leibadu peaceful solution purak nangai hotna bu punamak asi zati bizati naidana akoi support tawi handaki lakadoba election dasu asi se akoi ge main agenda oina peace prosperity sigi theme khada ko election changsagani.
Responding to Impact News query during the press meet held at Wangbam Newmai's residential quarter in Lumfield, the NPF leader informed that Naga People's Front Manipur State Unit is all set to compete in the 12th State Legislative Assembly from 15 assembly constituencies. He added that around 2 individuals, including a sitting MLA, are likely to join the NPF. He is hopeful that NPF will take a vital role in the upcoming assembly. He also informed that the party has formed its election committee and around 40 intending candidates have approached NPF for party tickets. Further replying to media, Wangbam Newmai said that NPF State Unit is in favor of upliftment of AFASPA from the state. He appealed to people to follow COVID-19 SOPs during the election.
Atop party natraga sitting MLA yorak pusu anale akoi housing intastorga laibusule kana gumana atop candidate atop party da attempt toramba akoi da muka changsing lingba dugum su khrati lei aduba housing officially di akoi announce ti tawdri banina ana khoi ge public miyam da khanghan ge ba dudi miyam na khangre adubo lakada ba mani su lei di leiri adubo within 4 or 5 days tak miyam khanglani ha je public da je khanghan ge ha je khangya aspa se housing ti review tawba matam oire akoi NPF oina aspa se withdraw tobiu asi de repeal tobiu haibse akoi stand oina adumuk sumana lapani.
MPP President L. Krishnadas and General Secretary Administration Heads Gitajan accorded a warm reception to 10 new party entrants, including 9 ex-student union members at his office today. Speaking on the occasion, Manipur People's Party President L. Krishnadas expressed happiness upon support towards the party, adding that such will strengthen the regional party's power. The new entrants comprises of ex-members of Kanglei Park Students Association, Irengbam Angomangang and Khaidem Johnson, ex-member of Socialist Students Union of Manipur, T.H. Pradeep and Abdul Hassan, ex-members of All Maitai Bengal Students Union Manipur, Umar bin Hafiz Chauhan, Aslam Khan and Abdul Manan, ex-member of Literate Feminist Movement of Manipur, Lamabam Brajeshwari and Wan Alam Shah from Manipur.
Youth chingi wakalonda moin kangada bosing si karigino iramdam kan vibes mipan tanga ba iramdam amoeba haureba na haron sing se matil leba magul leba lai guru singi seba to bangam na ba maduge wakalon sen ba na hang atanga si youth policy ama sema darkar oire iramdam bu leba pu saukulan bai ba se na haron gi satar kunai gi CSO singi sangstan kaya gi Mathau Tai Habadugi, Haurakpo Wakalon, Senadi, Soidramaki, Manipur, Resident Party, MPP, Semapan, Kanbama, Oiragani.
Speaking at the event, MPP's General Secretary Administration Heads Kitazin states MPP will strive towards success of its party candidates for upcoming election. Further, he said MPP has announced names of 12 party candidates for next year's election. On that context, he adds MPP will field more party candidates who are dedicated towards state's welfare. Gitazan expressed firm belief that MPP will work in alliance with other political parties along with success of his party candidates in the upcoming election for new governance in the state.
General election sida economiam na khangi party na khangi kana ko government na mata na sasun to ID major absolute majority phangmang moy adugum ngam loi dabani na Manipur People's Party site tagi yam dabade khoi mioi khara kan dabi tum khoi sem saba loijare asugum laba karak ka to MLA singchina ai khoi sarkar si maigon ai khoi na sembada MPP na daita chogum laguni aduna asugum laba daita lawna hona matamda maman leba kanmang ngado badugum laba internet ki nidar habitare chang na ba khoi sem sarana ba khoi lejai khoi maksi athum tham changmir lakan dai khoi sarkar si sem na hona matamda achobo daita lawraga chami na biya party ma haitare Manipur kan ma ya party ma khoi ngamna hona minna bada khudang lawmin na
Kewa Furju Kul Committee alleged Kundrakwam AC intending candidate Elangwam Soviet from Kesamtong Elangwam Laikai and his family had enrolled their names in the electoral roll of Kundrakwam AC polling station number 1 by 10 with the help of SDO Sawombung Surmatiyam violating customary village norms. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today, Committee Secretary S. Nanaufolo claimed that Soviet, along with family members, tried to enroll their names in the voter list last October. However, their names were rejected after a complaint was raised at the then SDO ERO of Sawombung. Nanaufolo alleged Soviet of giving the house number of former Kundrakwam MLA L. Lala as his own in the voter list. He made it clear that one has to reside in the village for at least 3 years as per certain norm to become a member of Kewa Fuju village. NK Group of Company refutes on media statement made by 1K Milan from Moirang, Kunjingbam Laikai yesterday, alleging the company for not refunding money which was taken on the pretext of giving loans. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club in Imphal, PRO of NK Group of Company MD Ajad Khan clarified that Milan deposited an amount of 1 lakh rupees at the company on September 2020 to take a loan of rupees 7 lakh from the company. He added due to COVID-19 pandemic, the process of sanctioning the loan was put on hold. MD Azad Khan informed the company negotiated with Milan yesterday itself on returning deposited amount within this month.
Konjengba Milan se head office talaga yanaba pura kraba matung dagi mahag masana office dagi tumina chat kraba matung da pura lona de haiba press club asida mahagna press amasung media singi khutang da NK group pu mingchat thina naba honor pa se matung da de tawbina na masu haijari aduga loina na aikoi NK groups of company na haiba aikoi da invest tawbiramba amasung loni singi withdrawal ki form thar kraba singa do January tha sigi
As a part of security measures ahead of Republic Day in 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election 2022, Imphal East District Police Commando team carried door-to-door search operation at various places of Imphal East District today. The team, under the supervision of Imphal SSP Pradeep IPS and under the command of Additional SP Operation KH Hirojit led by 2nd OC Inspector Sanju, carried out search drives at 5:30 a.m. this morning at Bamon Kampu, Kairao and Urup Arapti areas to verify bailout and troublemongers in the area. Teams of Imphal West District Commando Unit and Lamsang Police led by DSP of Commando Imphal West Y. Kisochan also conducted house-to-house search and verification at Haibong Popi village this morning. Altogether 90 houses and 130 people including 14 bailouts were verified during the operation carried out from 6 a.m. to 7:50 a.m. No one was picked up during the drive. Combined team has destroyed illegal poppy plantation over a stretch of around 10 acres of land at Vakuzang Hills under Saitu Supramena subdivision in Kampupi district. The combined team led by Gamnom Supramena DSP Sheikh Homang Khongshai MPS under the supervision of Kampupi Police Station SP Amrita Sinha IPS comprised of OC Inspector Jangkhohau Haukip, NAP, NCB and Kangpokpi STC. An FIR has been registered for further actions. Proscribed National Revolutionary People's Front claimed responsibility for bomb blasts at the residence of Congress intending candidate KH Ratan Kumar at Kangla Sagomsang Awang Laikai in Imphal East District. Press release from the front says the bomb attack was not because he became Congress intending candidate but to crush his ego and for the challenges he met to the front since the last 5 years. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News. Notice ahanba oina RBI na regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance Department of Financial Services Government of India na Surface Act 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhang kraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahundoi hangdokchare chahi 13 ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited tagi miyamna financial facilities sing lowiranaba ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters company
Japanese Uripok Taurambam Laikai.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Prime Time English Bulletin. India added 2,64,202 fresh COVID-19 cases, 1,09,345 recoveries and 315 deaths in past 24 hours. Daily rise in COVID-19 cases is highest in 239 days. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases stands at 12,72,073. Total recoveries are 3,48,24,706. Recovery rate stands at 95.20%. Death toll reaches 4,85,350. Over 155 crore 39 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Total Omicron positive cases in India rises to 5,753. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 32 crore 11 lakh 84,000 people. Above 55 lakh 41,000 people have died and recoveries are above 26 crore 43 lakh 33,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 2 crore 14 lakh 55,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. Union Health Ministry has said that only mild and asymptomatic people need to be in home isolation, as most of the COVID-19 Omicron cases are mild. Joint Secretary in the Health Ministry, Lav Agarwal, said a person having moderate and severe symptoms only needs hospitalization. Talking about the salient features of the revised guidelines for home isolation of mild and asymptomatic COVID-19 cases, Agarwal said patients should remain isolated in a separate room having proper ventilation. He said patients must use a triple-layer mask and it must be discarded after 8 hours of use. Agarwal urged patients to use telemedicine facilities like e-Sanjeevani and be in touch with the treating doctors. He said if the fever is not getting down after taking the medicines, the patient must immediately consult with the doctor. Month-long Kite Festival organized by Indian Handicrafts Development Commissioner Handicrafts as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav at the ground of SEYO Club Singjamai Khongbarot Akampat in Imphal is concluded today. 30 artisans gave training on kite making at the valedictory event. Speaking on the occasion, Assistant Director of Handicraft Service Center, Imphal Yumna Jagyeshwari, said kite making is not included in the handicraft sector yet. She said Indian handicrafts acknowledging artistic talents of people of the state provided training for kite making to women folks of Manipur only among the northeast states. State awardee Konsami Bomcha, Master Craftsperson Khangimbam Rajesh, Designer of Export Promotion Council for Handicrafts, Maibam Sujamala, Secretary of Athletic Sports Association, Khangimbam Ranjan attended the event.
Kite have a pot Telanga was the handicraft is Nate, Masidi handicraft as a pot Nate, Adubu, Manipur Hesida, could have a since young lay Habanina, Telanga, the Suma design of Logera, Havada, and the Loza Roy Harris, Winner, Logaya, Northeaster, Kogi, Regional Office, Nakoliba, Gohatida, Moy Amata, for state dependent Tagalakas of Manipuri Tagadea, you know, have the Telanga, some Napire, Yabuini, Adubu, all in January, the competition, Amayao, Namasu, as an assume.
One-day training program on financial management, legal mandates and practice was held at Omba Hill Resort, Loktak today, jointly organized by DNC, UNMM, Visnupur and New Life Foundation. 30 persons from various parts of the district attended the training program. Speaking on the occasion, President of New Life Foundation, Dr. Likmabam Pisak, said the training program was held as awareness of financial management is need of the hour.
24-hour service bukoi ahinu tin chaba thapa khangdana praja khudima ki damakta amadi government su hena mapang kanana the public na su hena aware oinaba lady khudima se stakeholder khudima ta any grievances labor sing khudima awana tarba sing thodu thopu khudima se atoba daite lori bi se khoi media ni adu media se khoi mari suba pillar mai khoi labor good governance ta over role ma lowi have se khoi perspective tani maramadu nga se sum media personal sing asi ikon have thoromasi pangthok chabaga su iroina na su ikon ma khoi sing asi khoi ngamjaba New Life Foundation na khoi facilitation tawjaraga angamba khoi gift khapira kanda respect honor
Mapitel New Gen Farmers Club in association with Institute of Cooperative Management Imphal organized one-day awareness program on natural farming for Farmers Club and self-help groups today. Farmers from Chadong, Ramrai, Riha, Thawai, Lamlai Kunau attended the program. ICM Director in charge K. Joychandra and KVK Thaubal, former program coordinator Dr. M. THOKCHOM, stressed on the topic. Rabi crop seeds and multi-natural fertilizers were distributed during the program. A book named Punglon Ras Pareng, compiled by former Pradhan Guru of JN Manipur Dance Academy, Fanjobam IBETHOI, was released today. R.K. Priyogopalsana released the book at the auditorium of JN Manipur Dance Academy. JNMDA Director P. Bilash, Padmasri S. Thanil, Sri Sri Govindaji Temples, Rajsthari S. Khogendra Sharma, Iraipag Assistant Editor Dr. L. Imoba were among those who graced the event. Committee of Civil Societies Kangleipak will convene two-day meeting for entrepreneurs on the topic Growth of Entrepreneur in Manipur, Problem and Prospect from January 21 to 22 at Ima Hall in Lamphel. Speaking to media at CCSK office in New Chakan today, CCSK President Jitendra Ningomba said that the meeting aims to facilitate local entrepreneurs in keeping up with the global trend.
Manipur ki amadi maleng bi hongli ba economy gi oiba aduga tungan ba global gi oiba hongpa se samna harabada trans asian highway na Manipur da mapung phana salai lakhda ba aduga ek is policy na salai rakda ba amadi rail gi oiba kono si sangak ba matamda mumma atopa mafom dagi hen sel pai ba economy gi maram da hen khang ba mayam ma mafom sida laksel ai haraga ekhoi gi international gi oiba lambi asi oipa matamda ekhoi ni kari thokdong lohogde ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯐꯤꯔꯦꯞ ꯂꯧꯍꯧꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯅꯥꯡꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯎꯖꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯊꯧꯗꯥꯡ ꯂꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯌꯨꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯄꯦꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯈꯟꯖꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝ
Mummy Panthung Film Studio was launched in a ceremony held at Youth Welfare Club Community Hall in Palace Compound in Imphal today. Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh and former Wabagai MLA Dr. Usam Devin, Manipuri filmmaker Ranjit Ningthauja, ex-Thobal Jila Parishad KH Rajan, contractors of police housing Somorjit, Oinam and Soraisham Thoiba were among those present at the event. Speaking on the occasion, proprietor of Mummy Panthung Film Studio, Ningthauzam Suresh said the studio will provide training on acting, cinematography, editing and other aspects of filmmaking.
Film mari lenaba acting boiragasu adagi camera gi natragana ani darka laiba film ga related film gi aba course yam bakoi loi tambi khudong chaba loi pijagani laiba satra satri sing hariba mayam se akoina makhoi ji matik chare moje akoina mayam da puthokba yare haba do matanja ma khoi phangakanda moje akoina tongana पैसा बहुत तिंगन है हाइजल तारे मोजे अकोइन फिल्म नंबीबा मतम की शॉर्ट फिल्म दगी होरगा वेब सीरीज दगी वीडियो एल्बम फिल्म आबदी मनिपुर फिल्म एनवायरनमेंट जिदा खोंदा बया नब लंबी दो अदोगी लंबी दो पुसनबा कोई सिंजा
Biru Unopat Youth Club of Biru Unopat Village Chandal District held the post-Golden Jubilee celebrations on Arise and Shine theme yesterday. Caretaker Chairman of ADJ Chandal D. Ringo, General Secretary of Old Tribal Students Union Manipur S.R. Andrea, Social Worker Molun Pashel among others joined the celebration. D. Ringo opened the event by hoisting post-Golden Jubilee flag, unveiling of Jubilee Monument Stone, release of souvenir, prayer service and cultural programs marked the event. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia has announced that counselling for national eligibility cum entrance stage undergraduate NEET UG by Medical Counseling Committee will start from January 19. In a tweet, he said that all these students are the future of the country. He also hoped that all of them will give a new direction to the career where the mantra of service is duty. Dr. Mandavia also extended his best wishes to all the students. Governor La Ganeshan extended greetings to people of the state, especially Jiliangrong community, on joyous occasion of Kangai festival. The governor, in his message, appealed to join the celebration of the festival in the spirit of friendship and brotherhood with gaiety and devotion, and ring in the new year for a peaceful and prosperous state. Chief Minister Nongtoma Birren extended greetings to people, especially Jiliangrong brethren, on occasion of Kangai festival. In his message, Chief Minister wishes for peace, unity and brotherhood among all communities with the arrival of the festival. Citizens Association for Rural Development and Apex body of various Wabagai clubs condole demise of its Vice President M. Lakshmikanta. It may be mentioned that Lakshmikanta, who took contributing roles in establishment of the association, passed away following an illness. Association further assured to extend grievances to Lakshmikanta's bereaved family members. Now the sports news. THOKCHOM Niranjoy successfully attempts Guinness World Record for most push-ups fingertips in 1 minute. He broke the world record set at Graham Malley of United Kingdom on May 25, 2009. Niranjoy did 109 push-up fingertip in the Guinness World Record attempt held at Aztecs Fight Studio, BT Road, organized by Aztec Sports Today. He has already set Guinness World Record for most one-arm, one-leg push-up in 1 minute on August 14, 2019 and most one-arm knuckle push-up in 1 minute on February 3, 2020. Niranjoy is son of Tej Rajan and Ibem Nungsi from Naran Konji Mamanglekai in Imphal West. Aztec Sports loaded Niranjoy for breaking the record, which was set 13 years ago.
The most fingertip push-up in 1 minute. United Kingdom gi mina garam male 25 May 2009 da thangiba record ni record asi sahi taraga humdoi sujalabawda topa country na preparation tawraga su 1 minute da 105 ki above to bangam dana hujibakta ATM asi trauma su da ngamdana lebini adu ngasi gi 2022 asida ATM to basida hariba masing 105 ki above ta ilaga ngambase dugimati ngaiba fawi adu ATM asi ai wakandadi mai pa hana khanjare.
M. Khabam Lamkai, YPHU Lalambung and Kalasha Kaino have emerged successful at 14th Manipur State League held under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association sponsored by KH Joy Kisan. In the first leg played at artificial turf ground Lamlong Thongkong today, M. Khabam Lamkai defeated AFC Thobal Atokpam 4-2. For the winners, CH Akas and James Joy Kishan and KH's Millen scored 1 goal each. In the second match, YPHU Lalambung crushed Nako Nambul Mapal 6-0. For the winners, Renedy scored 3 goals and Lunko Ngam, Sadananda and Jugesh scored 1 goal each. In the third match, Kalasha Kaino beat KIYC Ketri Iril Mapal 2-1. For the winners, Nabachanda scored 2 goals at 28 and 51st minute. 3 subsequent league matches will be played tomorrow. CFA Chingmairong and KSC Kangpopi emerged successful at 12th Sahid Manoranjan Singh Memorial Football Tournament. 143 Battalion CRPF Lamphilpat organized a tournament under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association and Imphal West District Football Association at artificial turf ground of Sports Authority of India, Takilpat. 24 football teams are competing in knockout basis in the tournament. In the 7th match played today, CFA Chingmairong defeated Sports Authority of India Manipur 2-0. The winning goals were scored by K. Donmingsu and CH Gogocha at 68 and 83rd minute. In the 8th match played today, KSC Kangpopi and Muvanlai Athletics ended in 1-1 draw. KSC Kangpopi beat Muvanlai Athletics 5-3 in kicks from penalty marks. 2 subsequent league matches will be played tomorrow. Final matches of first state level under 20 girls and under 17 boys tournament will be played tomorrow. In the 19th league in the 9th leg match of under-20 girls played at Kumal Lampag AstroTurf today, Maira Basikong defeated TWC Tabungkhok 9-0, while in the 10th leg match, YCCIC Kontha Ahaluk beat Bishnupur Hockey 6-0. In the under-17 boys tournament, Hockey Union Lairigengbam Laikai defeated YCCIC Kontha Ahaluk 4-1 in the 13th leg match, while SUYC Uchekon Kunau beat KHSC Kongman 3-1 in the 14th leg match played today. Altogether, 5 girl team and 8 boy teams are taking part in the hockey tournament organized by Hockey Player Development Team. Cyclone Thangmaiban has emerged successful at 9th Manipur Veteran T20 Cricket Tournament. The tournament is held under the aegis of Manipur Veteran Cricket Association at playground of Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School. In the 9th leg match played today, Napsa Kha Imphal won the toss and chose fielding. Batting first, Cyclone Thangmaiban scored 123 runs in 20 overs with 5 wickets down. In this inning, Sachi and Rohindro scored 39 and 29 runs each. In response to that, batting second, Napsa Kha Imphal scored 123 runs in 20 overs with 8 wickets down, facing defeat by 23 runs. In this inning, Ibobi scored 41 runs, while Cyclone Thangmaiban's bowler Robindro and Thicken scored 3 wickets each. All-rounder of Cyclone Thangmaiban, Robindro claims the man of the match title. YWC Langthabal will face LCC Lilong Chijing in 10 league match tomorrow. Third Naurem Raj Ningthau Memorial MNCA Under-16 Boys Cricket Trophy to be held under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Association will kick off tomorrow. MNCA in a press release notified that 19 teams will compete in the cricket tournament. In the first match, YWC Langthabal will lock horns with PCC Mayaikubi at Abba Ground Ketrigao, while in the second match, YUCC Kwakaitel Moirangpurel will play against PTRC Patsoi at YCWO Ground Hainobo. Goalkeeper Savita Punya will captain an 18-member Indian squad at the Women's Hockey Asia Cup 2022 in Muscat, Oman from January 21 to 28. Defender Deep Grace Eka will be the vice-captain. China, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, South Korea and Thailand are the 7 other teams competing at the Cup. The top 4 countries will qualify for the Women's Hockey World Cup 2022 to be held in Spain and the Netherlands later this year. League match of the ongoing Indian Super League 2021-22 between Goa FC and Northeast United is underway since 7:30 p.m. at GMC Athletic Stadium. In yesterday's league match played at Goa's Fatoda Stadium, Chennai FC and Hyderabad ended in 1-1 draw. For Chennai FC, Mohammad Sajid Dhot netted 1 goal at 13 minutes, and for Hyderabad, Javier Severio scored 1 goal at 45 plus 4 minutes of the match. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur's Omicron tally reaches 7 with 6 new cases from COVID recovered patients. Stayed at 116 new COVID-19 cases, 29 recoveries and 0 deaths in 24 hours. People pay rich tribute to deceased drivers and handymen who had lost their lives in line of duty on 33rd Drivers' Day. Maitai community celebrates Ima Imoinu Irat Thongni Thauram with religious fervor and gaiety on 12th day of Wokching. India locks over 2,64,000 fresh COVID-19 cases, highest single-day spike in last 239 days. Omicron cases reached 5,753. And Thaunaudam Niranjoy successfully attempts Guinness World Record for most push-up fingertips in 1 minute. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe. The Social Workers Club Hairangoithong Bazaar, Hairangoithong Yanglem Laikai-dagi, Yanglem Boni amasung Yanglem Ongbi Fajibi Anigi Machanupi, Yanglem Chanu Carolina, Master of Law, 4th semester.